Here we go, guys. We cannot make any of this stuff up. Why? So basically, from CNBC, Biden says he doesn't think there will be a recession. If so, it will be very slight, by the way, right? Quote unquote, very slight. A lot of people are saying that we are in a recession as we speak. So what's next? From Wall Street Silver, Great Depression confirmed. There we go. So basically, if I remember correctly, guys, have you guys heard from anywhere else that we will possibly see what the Great Depression 2.0 inbound, right? Or a similar version to the Great Depression, guys, from before. I never heard anybody say that, guys, except us, right? Throughout months, since last year, we have been stating that, guys, and now people are starting to catch up. So, if everyone's talking about a Great Depression soon, right, possibly, maybe it won't happen, guys, maybe, right? Maybe they're going to just kick the can down the road and trick everyone once again, right? The thing is, I think what they're trying to do is collapse the system when everyone is distracted, guys, right? So that would mean something big has to take place. Should the American people prepare for a recession? Biden, no. I don't think there will be a recession. If it is, it will be a very slight recession. That is, we will move on down slightly. Guys, I can't believe my eyes. I mean, everything's literally flipped on its head, right? These people think we are fools. We are already in a recession. We are heading for a depression. Wow. This is just crazy to me. If you do not know what you're doing, neither does your enemy. Guys, I can't believe my eyes. What's happening? I just can't. Now, another tweet. Another connection. Janet Yellen on the economy. Quote, I think the United States is doing very well. Right? So all of these people are saying the same thing. But how does that make sense? Right? It doesn't, guys. Nothing makes sense at this point in time. So, inflation skyrocketing as we speak, right? So much is happening, but all of these people are still stating everything is just fine. I don't know, something odd supposedly is going on. From Watcher Guru, Justin, ECB President Christine Lagarde says Europe isn't in a recession. Even they're stating it, guys, right? The wise owl. Because Lagarde believes in XRP. Interesting stuff. But, in my humble opinion, guys, this is how XRP comes into the play, right, of all of this. This is very fascinating. You got to understand the mission of Ripple, R3 and others with XRP. This is more than just faster remittance payments at lower costs and banking the unbanked. That's the front story. This is all about preventing a recession and a catastrophic collapse of the global financial system, right? So that is when XRP truly finds and truly reigns supreme in that era, guys, which is what the digital era, right? So that's what we're waiting for at this point in time. So if they delay the collapse, that just means we'll have to wait longer, right? Another connection from Truth Crumbs. New Swift CEO. Swift's new transaction manager acts like a bridge and enables CBDC, DLT, distributed ledger technology networks to be interlinked, not just with each other, but with existing payment systems.
But we are also taking innovation to the next level. And let's take.
Again, they have to innovate, guys. They have to adopt these technologies, right? If they don't, they will be eaten alive, right? Cannibalized, as Christine Lagarde did state, right? Like an Ouroboros. Do you see how the times are changing as we speak, guys? They're telling us right in front of our faces.
Like CBDCs and digital money. We heard it as well from Commissioner McGuinness. There are over 100 countries now exploring CBDCs, but in that front, international cooperation is essential.
Over 100 countries exploring CBDCs, guys. That's where the world's heading towards. Again, we talked about that years ago, and it has come into fruition now, right? We are at the same level playing field as these elites, guys. Wow.
So, well, very pleased. I mean, you may have seen it already, that last week we announced the results of groundbreaking experiments in that field that show essentially that CBDC DLT networks can be interlinked, and not just with each other all over the world, but also with existing payment systems. And what this means is that as CBDCs will be rolled out, they can automatically, immediately scale and be used globally. And all of that, we're achieving it through Swift's new transaction manager that is acting as a bridge. And
Acts as a bridge. Where else have we heard that before, right? That same basically statement, guys. What is happening? Which means when CBDCs get rolled out, they can automatically, immediately scale and be used globally. Wow, guys! Wow, wow, wow! I can't believe what's happening. The things we were talking about years ago is now taking place, right? Is now happening. So we were prepared, though, right? We are prepared as we speak. And this is why the SEC has chosen to sue Ripple to slow the adoption of XRP as a bridge so Swift could try and get ahead. Perfect example of old tech versus fintech. But wait, Ripple and Swift have been working together since 2018. Do better, right? That's my opinion, guys. I believe we stated this a long time ago, so many times before, that all these people are all on the same page, right? They're basically friends behind the scene. One big happy family. But besides that, from Gold Telegraph, breaking news: the Bank of England is warning that UK households face a strain over debt repayment similar to pre-2008 crisis. History rhymes, right? Exactly. We live in a simulation, guys. That history usually repeats, or at least what usually rhymes. If you go down here, though, look at this. Britain's financial services minister has said a delay in issuing a digital pound would create what? Economic and financial problems. Now the Bank of England is trying to avoid the collapse of pensions. You want a digital, you are going to get it. Again, guys, that's where we're heading towards. The digital era is upon us, right? We were ready, and we are ready, guys. How long have we been waiting for this moment? It seems like all of these people, guys, all these people are what? Preparing, right? They're telling us what's upcoming. The CBDCs are the salvation for the central banks. Programmable currency is the wet dream of any politician and central banker. It is also the end of freedom as we know it. Crazy, 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 right? Then we see here from Kim.com, you're broke. This is fascinating. The US debt clock, guys, rising significantly. Look at this. United States national debt, 31 trillion. So when do you guys think this will top out? I did hear some people say maybe 33 trillion. You guys know, right? Significant numbers. And I'm pretty sure it will top out at a very significant number, guys, to say the least. Now, from Global Pro Trader, Bank of England to global markets. Quote, you have 3 days to sell everything. You have 3 days to sell everything, guys. What's happening? What is happening? I believe if the collapse has to happen now, right? This autumn, November timeframe. If it doesn't, then it will not happen this year, guys. And to me, it seems like all of these people are either saying everything's fine, or they're saying that things are not looking good at all. Who will be right? Are you guys on the collapse side of things, or everything will be fine, guys, and we'll just move on? Comment down below. The Bank of Finland has issued a warning for the populace to prepare for disruptions in banking services, financial infrastructure, by the way, and raise some cash. So all of these things are supposedly taking place as we see the source. I mean, we know what's going to happen, guys, right? Cryptocurrencies will disrupt everything, guys. That's where the world is heading towards. And as I stated before, that things will become centralized, right? Now, besides that news, guys, I wanted to bring attention to this tweet right here because this is very fascinating, right? Now, let's talk about it first, then I'll speak my opinion on this. Watch as Pfizer executive admits to EU Parliament that Pfizer did not test, you guys can see, right? For preventing that, guys, prior to it being made available to the public. Small says, we had to really move at the speed of science. We had to do everything at risk. Whoa. Isn't that crazy, right? What did we talk about before? That they will just throw out these crises, right? Crisis after crisis. Now, I'm not saying that was made up, guys, right? That's not what I'm saying. I am saying that This is what I'm saying. I'm saying that they'll take advantage of anything that pops up, guys, out of nowhere, right? Out of thin air. Anything that pops up, they'll take advantage of what? The crisis, right? The destruction. And that is why the bear tells us to do this exact same thing as them, guys, to take advantage of what XRP, right? Not financial advice, obviously. But it's fascinating because John McAfee did state this a long time ago. Quickly for the SEC, what's taking place? What's happening? Does anybody know? Maybe. Tomorrow, October 13th, is the deadline for SEC to file a reconsideration motion to Judge Torres on her ruling regarding the Hinman draft emails. We'll get a hint of the SEC strategy soon. If they don't file this motion tomorrow, that narrows the possibilities for their next move. So this is beautiful, guys. Again, things should start speeding up, hopefully. And possibly these people will finally get exposed, right? We wonder what's in there, guys. We wonder, but patience. The truth always prevails, right? So let's be patient and wait and see what happens. Not financial advice. But anyways, that's all for you guys. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, please like, subscribe, amazing day, and yes, see ya.